Porto is known as the City of Six Bridges. Each one connects Porto to Vila Nova de Gaia across the Douro River. But did you know the Dom Luís the Firm Bridge was designed by a student of Gustave Eiffel? That's the same person who designed Paris's famous tower. Look closely at the bridge's ironwork, and you'll see that Parisian style, right here in Portugal. This isn't just a way to cross the river, it's a symbol of how Porto mixes history with new ideas. Porto is a city full of quiet surprises. Around every corner you'll find a story. Sometimes it's in the hand-painted tiles of a church. Sometimes it's in the reflection of a colorful building after it rains. The city doesn't shout. It whispers its secrets to those who wander around. The Eiffel connection is more than just a fun fact. It shows you what Porto is all about, proud of its past but open to the world. For hundreds of years, boats have sailed up the Douro, bringing goods and stories that helped shape the city. This history isn't just in museums. It's alive in the streets, in the air, and in the way the city welcomes you. When you get here, take a moment at the Dom Luís Bridge. See it as more than just steel and iron. It's a doorway to a city full of surprises. Porto wants you to explore, to get a little lost, and to find something wonderful. Its promise starts with a bridge and leads to 1,000 new discoveries. Look closer, listen carefully, and let Porto's stories show themselves at their own speed. The city's charm is in the small details, just waiting for you to notice them. Porto doesn't need big, fancy gestures. Its magic is in the everyday things. This is a city that rewards you for being curious. And trust me, it's a story you'll want to hear. Welcome to Porto, the city of bridges and so much more. There's a Portuguese word, saudade. It's a feeling of missing something, but in a sweet way, and it hangs in the air in Porto. You feel it in the old buildings, in the fado music coming from a bar, and in the mist over the Douro River. Porto's heart is in its lived-in beauty, its slow, charming feel. The city's magic sneaks up on you, a winding alley, the smell of grilled sardines, a sudden feeling that you belong. The streets are like a colorful blanket, yellow-brown, blue, reddish-brown, laundry flaps from balconies, and life happens everywhere you look. Porto is real, honest, and down-to-earth. Old and new mix perfectly, a church from hundreds of years ago next to a modern art gallery, a traditional grocery store next to a trendy design shop. The city shows its age with pride, but it's also full of young energy and new ideas. This balance makes Porto exciting. It's rooted in history, but always changing itself. The feeling here can't be caught in a picture or a few words. It's the warm sun by the river, laughter spilling out of a cafe, the calm of watching boats float by. Porto invites you to slow down, be in the moment, and take it all in. It's a city that stays with you long after you leave. The feeling is hard to explain, but impossible to forget. Here, every moment is a chance to experience something real. Porto's heart is in the everyday. Once you feel it, you'll never want to let it go. That's the magic you can't bottle up. Ribeira is the heart of Old Porto. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where history lives in every stone. Wander its old winding streets. Tall, colorful buildings lean together, their fronts telling stories from hundreds of years ago. Every turn shows a hidden courtyard, a tiny church, or a staircase that doesn't seem to go anywhere. The riverfront walkway is full of life. Street performers, artists, and the sound of people talking from the riverside cafes. Sit with a glass of wine, watch the world go by, and enjoy the view of the Dom Luís Bridge. But step away from the waterfront, and you'll find quiet lanes where locals chat, kids play, and cats nap in the sun. Here, history isn't just kept safe, it's lived every single day. The sights, sounds, and smells, colorful buildings, seagulls, fresh pastries, make Ribeira an experience for all your senses. This isn't just a place to see, it's a place to feel. Ribeira is like a trip through time, and it leaves a mark on your heart. Get lost here and you'll find the real Porto. Porto and port wine go together, but the city's food is much more than just its famous drink. The wine gets old in Gaia's cellars, filling the air with a sweet, woody smell. It's a must-see for anyone visiting, but Porto's food scene is just as rich. Try the francesinha, a big sandwich with layers of meat, cheese, and a spicy sauce. It's best shared with friends. Fresh seafood is amazing here, from grilled sardines to bacalhau à gomas de sá, a comforting dish made with salted cod. The focus is on simple, good ingredients, food that feels like home. Markets like Mercado do Bolhau are overflowing with fresh fruits, vegetables, fish, and local cheeses. And don't miss the pastel de nata, a warm custard tart with cinnamon on top. It's pure happiness in one bite. Eating in Porto is about enjoying the moment and the people you're with. It's these simple pleasures that make the city unforgettable. Porto's food spirit is hearty, honest, and very satisfying. Every meal is a celebration of old traditions and great taste. Come hungry, you'll leave happy. Porto's true heart is its people, the tripeiros. They might seem a little quiet at first, but their kindness is real and lasts a long time. Being welcoming here isn't just for tourists. It's how they live. Everyday kindness, like a cafe owner explaining coffee or a shopkeeper helping you find the perfect souvenir, makes you feel like a guest, not just a customer. Porto's neighborhoods are close-knit, each with its own feel and loyal residents. The feeling of community is strong, making the city feel safe and welcoming. It's these human connections that turn a good trip into one you'll never forget. The best way to know Porto is through the stories of those who have fallen in love with it. A Canadian couple told me, "The first time we came for the sights, the second for the food, now we just come to feel alive." A young artist from Berlin got lost in Miragaya and ended up sharing wine and bread with locals in a sunny square. They didn't even need to speak the same language. A traveler from Japan, lost and without a phone, was welcomed into a bakery, given coffee and a pastel de nata, and left with a smile. These aren't rare stories. They're what usually happens. Porto doesn't just welcome you. It takes you in like family. You arrive a stranger, but you leave feeling at home. The city encourages you to slow down, connect with others, and just be yourself. These small acts of kindness are what people remember most. Porto's magic is real, and you find it in its people. Come for the sights, stay for the stories. The Dom Luís I Bridge is Porto's most famous landmark. It's an amazing piece of engineering from the 1800s. Its two levels connect Porto and Gaia, but the real fun is walking on the top deck next to the subway, high above the Douro. The views are amazing: Ribera's colorful houses, Gaia's wine cellars, and the river winding its way to the Atlantic Ocean. At sunset, the city glows orange and pink, with lights twinkling below. Designed by Theophile Seyrig, who worked with Eiffel, the bridge's iron arch is both strong and beautiful. When it was finished in 1886, it was the longest arch bridge in the world. It showed how ambitious Porto was. Standing on the bridge, you feel the city's history and energy all at once. It's more than just a way to cross. It's a journey, a moment of wonder and thought. The wind, the rumble of the subway, the city spreading out below you. It's unforgettable. The Dom Luís I Bridge is the heart of Porto's landscape. It connects not just two sides of the river, but the city's past and present. Walk across it, and you'll understand what Porto is all about. This bridge is Porto's beating heart. Step inside Livraria Lello, and you'll feel like you've walked into a fairy tale. Its curving red staircase and colorful glass ceiling make you feel amazed. No wonder people say it might have inspired J.K. Rowling. This isn't just a bookstore. It's a special place for dreamers and people who love books. But Porto's love for books goes beyond these walls. Old cafes like the Majestic Cafe, with their beautiful old-world charm, have long been places where artists and thinkers met. Here you can slow down, sip coffee, and feel the city's creative energy. Cafes are a big part of daily life. Locals hang out over pastries, friends chat, and time seems to stop. In Porto, coffee isn't rushed. It's enjoyed slowly. The cafe culture is about connecting with people, thinking, and enjoying the moment. It's a key part of Porto's relaxed, charming feel. In this city, every cafe is an invitation to stay a while and dream. We've walked through Ribera, tasted port wine, and crossed the Dom Luís I Bridge. But reading about Porto is just the beginning. This city is meant to be felt, tasted, and explored in person. There's so much more. Gardens, train stations with beautiful tiles, quiet beaches. Each neighborhood has its own special things. The real joy is in the discoveries you make as you go. Porto wants you to be more than just a tourist. It wants you to be a part of it. Get involved with its culture, talk to its people, and let yourself be surprised. Don't rush. Let the city's rhythm guide you. Sit in a cafe, get a little lost, start a conversation. Porto will reward your curiosity with memories that will last a lifetime. This is just the start. There are countless stories left to tell. If you're ready for more adventures, keep following along. For now, Porto's story is waiting for you to write your own chapter.